YouTube information real quick, then we'll get started. Some titles to change. Thumbnails to change. Yeah, unfortunately, it won't let me do this like thumbnail update until after the stream has already started on YouTube. So let me just take care of that, and we'll be back on it. Interesting. It's weird. All right, all right. So we're getting everything working right. Welcome, chat. Sorry about that 1 minute little pause we had going on there. I had to fix YouTube. So I'll leave the mic on for a little bit. This session is going to be really short. It might be 2 to 3 hours long. Just going to grind out as much as I can because I do have other things I have to take care of. On for a little bit. Whoops. Okay. Hey, Vero Sketch. So everyone, I am both streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So if you hear me talking to one person and it doesn't really make sense, it's because, talking to someone else. So, Vero, welcome. Okay, so last we finished updating, we added Ivern in there. So look at how much more detailed he is than the other characters. That just goes to show how much I have actually improved my line work over the past year. I am actually going to go back across this entire thing, probably off stream, and kind of just detail up everybody. Clean up the anatomy a little bit, detail up everyone, fix the line weight. But anyway, what we're working right now, new champions. Oh, my perspective drawings. Oh, thank you. So much fun. Well, I appreciate you checking those out. Oh, I need to change the title to this for this live stream too. You change the title to this for this live stream too. That's strange. Hold on. Can you? Okay, so I'm not too familiar with Twitch because I'm new to Twitch. How do you change the title of your video? Does it take a minute or two for the title to update? Okay, there we go. There we go.
Let me just update my the YouTube information real quick, then we'll get started.
Okay. Anyway, I can't be bothered with that. Yeah, I guess it just takes a couple seconds for it to kind of update itself. Okay, there we go. All right, it just took a second for it to update. Anyway, we gotta get back to the drawing. I figured it out. Thanks, guys. I got it. Okay, so she is gonna have her hair. Hey, Techie. You're gonna be switching over to Twitch now. So for those of you who just joined, we are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now. So if I am talking, if I'm answering certain questions that aren't showing up for you, it's because somebody on the other chat is asking it. Not much is going on. Just getting through this, trying to survive. The extremely big champion is Aurelion Sol, the big dragon. I'm guessing that's who you're talking about, the biggest one. So previously we added Ivern, and then we kind of plotted out where we're going to put all the new stuff. Why? Well, I appreciate you coming through. Let me see if I can save this. Save some reference images. Let's see. Hey Sally, what are you doing? Don't spam my chat. If you do that one more time, one more spam, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but there's no. If you do that one more time, I'll ban you. Like, we live stream a lot, so everyone here has grown like a zero tolerance policy to spamming. Well, that's cool. You didn't know, so. Oh, I didn't see the first time. My favorite champion? I don't know. Azir is actually a really, really cool design. Hey, Rayford. Yeah, I think Azir has a really cool design. Friggin' skull. Skull on her arm. It's a bird skull. How long ago was that rework? Oh, thank you. I try. Let's see. So this is actually a bit of a beak. This is a bird skull. I haven't played in years. I think I've told you guys this before. I haven't played League in years. I follow it because I really like the artwork, but I haven't sat down and played in like 5 years. All right, Kitty. Thanks for dropping by. Get some music going for myself. What is the fascination with people wanting to be like given a shout out? Like I don't have a problem with it. I never understood the fascination with it. But anyway, Sally, what's up? Thanks again for dropping by and being so kind. Hey, Moof. Gothcore, what's up, dude? QWERTY, Rayford again. Sally, look. I said if you're spamming and disruptive and you give me a reason to ban you, I don't care if you're my number one fan. Like it doesn't matter. We stream so much. We have a policy here on the chat, so that's just how it is. Apparatus. Yeah, I've noticed that too. I downloaded the Twitch app on my phone because I have some friends who are using Twitch, or I've made some friends who use Twitch, and I actually started following them and watching, and I'm just like, I'll get like a notification every time they go live, and it's YouTube. I don't even get notification. Like I don't hit the bell for everyone. I only get the bell for like 2 or 3 people, and I know I've hit the bell more than that. So it's like, what's the point of having the bell option if it's selective about who it's going to notify you of? Because there are people who I've hit the bell for who have uploaded new videos that I haven't gotten notifications for. Yeah, I do have a girlfriend. Yep. Oh, thanks, Moof. That's cool. But yeah, I don't. Sometimes I don't even get notifications. Like, I have a notification set for Nautica. I don't get notifications anytime she puts anything up. So YouTube has like this escalation problem where it's like, if you were to subscribe to too many people, it won't fill your subscription feed with those subscriptions because you were subscribed to so many people. So they're like, okay, we'll alleviate that by having the bell, and you'll get notifications if you have the bell, which makes the subscription button kind of pointless, right? But now, if they're being selective about who you get the bell notification from, what's next, right? So it's like that weird escalation. Yeah, I get that. Notifications aren't for everyone. I have notifications on for quite a few people, and I don't get them. Anyway, Yeah, it's very much like YouTube is very much, you know, it's pushing out people who don't have. If you don't have at least 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, you pretty much don't matter. Um, and that sounds harsh, but it's true. Like you get nothing from YouTube. So yeah, anyway, it's a free service, so you can't complain about it. There are other places you can go to try if you don't like how YouTube goes, so it's like you can't complain. But I put it on everything. That's why I'm here on Twitch now. It's like, which I should have been doing a long ass time ago. I know, and you guys have told me that. I know, I was wrong. You guys got me, but I'm more active on Twitter now. I'm more active on my Patreon. I'm on Instagram every day, Facebook every day, multiple times a day. That's why I'm on a bunch of like mobile only communities too. I'm just putting my shit everywhere. Like something's gonna stick eventually, and if not, then at least I can know I tried. I'm gonna stream every fucking day on this channel. I don't care on this on my Twitch, because I was streaming almost every day on YouTube, right? Except for when I got like real busy with work, which is gonna happen. But anyway, I'm gonna stream almost every day here on YouTube, especially since I have this project to do today, and this will probably bleed over into tomorrow a little bit. But then I'm also doing an Overwatch one like this right after this. In case you guys are wondering, okay, so if you guys are just joining, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now. So if I'm talking about weird stuff, you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm probably answering somebody's question in the other stream. Anyway, right after we finish this, like immediately after, we're going to be hopping into an Overwatch collage. So I'm doing this League one because I need to update it, so it's going to kind of be my warm-up. And then it's on when we do the Overwatch. I hope we can get the Overwatch done in 1 week, because there aren't that many characters, but you never know. Sally, if I'm moving too slow for you, you're welcome to leave. I work on my own goddamn pace, bruh. Yeah, but no, in regards to time, people live in different time zones. In terms of design, my favorite character is Tracer, based on a design only. Her design's awesome. Well, there's the thing. We swear a lot on this channel. That's just how I talk. That's how I talk to my friends. That's how I talk to my friends. That's just my speech pattern. If it's gonna be an issue, you might be on the wrong stream. And I'd hate to lose you, but it's just a fact. Alright, Goth. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it, man. However, I will try to watch my language. Watch it go out the fucking window, you know what I'm saying? I really like how Ivern came out. I'm very proud of that. He looks really cool. So she is wearing kind of a skirt kind of thing. Oh, okay. So it's like a half skirt. Hey, I gained 15 followers on Twitch today. That's pretty cool. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her anatomy's a little off. I'm gonna raise her up just a little bit. It was actually 6 weeks, so it was more. That's why I said because Overwatch it's only a couple characters, so that's why I said I hope we could finish it in a week. I'm not making any bold claims. I've learned my lesson. You know, people were getting mad at me about the Pokemon drawing. They were like, "Oh, you're taking too long on it," and I was like, "Oh, fuck off." I'm like, "Then leave." I actually banned. I forgot what her name was, but she followed a lot of the streams, like a lot of it. And near the end, she was getting mad because I was taking so long, and I was like, "Okay, block." I am on a bit of a time crunch because Silicon Valley Comic Con is coming up, and I would like to have the Overwatch done for that. And then Fanime Con, which is like a really really big anime con here in California, like one of the biggest anime conventions in California. That's coming up like 2 weeks after that. So, and I have a video game convention in between those two. So I need that Overwatch done. Um, you know, worst comes to worst, I'm gonna just silent stream the whole thing. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. Exactly, you draw it then. Oh my god. Oh. No, if she were the thing is, it became a conflict. It became something that I didn't want to deal with anymore. So what you need to understand is, if she were genuinely a fan of the work, especially if she was around that long, I don't know if she was having a bad day or something, but if she was genuinely a fan of what we were doing, she would have the patience to just. And it was like. Yeah, and it wasn't like she just expressed her opinion about it. She was a little rude about it. That's what it was. Everyone could tell me. I could take judgments. I could take criticism, and that's fine. But I don't. I don't put up with people who give me shit. Like, that's just how I am. You know, I make a living on the internet. I can take criticism. That's not the problem. It's when people give me like random shit. So anyway, the Overwatch might take a little bit longer than expected, but I'm definitely gonna try. I'm gonna give it everything I got. You guys know how I work, so I'm listening to a lot of Pokemon music. If you ever listen to the lyrics to the opening of the English Pokemon music, it's really inspirational. It's like, this is like workout music. No, yeah. No, but the girl who I banned, I can't remember her name. You guys know, like, you guys probably interacted with her, but she was just straight rude, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm done with you. Get out of here. I don't have any subscribers because I banned them all. Yes, exactly. That's what it is. You're correct. That's exactly what it is. If I had the power to ban certain people from the internet, I would. No, I wouldn't even do that. I'll just let people run amok. That's their prerogative. So we'll turn it like this. Well, it's like this though, so. Derpzo, what is up? Come on. tablet problems. Nice, nice. Okay, convention life. Oh, May through July? Dude, that's the hot season. Oh, man. Do you guys just not have any conventions going on during that time, during this time of the year over there, or what? Because you said you're on the east coast of the U.S., right? I'm actually going to go back and alter a lot of the line weight that's going on here. I'm going to fix up a lot of the faces. I'm really excited to fix this drawing up because I really like it, but it needs a lot of work. Oh, I'm talking to Apparatus. Oh, okay. So Apparatus is on Twitch. In the other chat. My bad. Just a little bit better. Which one is so Apparatus? Which one is FCFS? Okay, see, my problem I'm having here is I'm drawing the armor before I draw the body. It's throwing me off. Oh, yeah. I thought that was the abbreviation for a certain convention. I was like, I don't know what convention that is. I know a guy who went to Fanime Con here in California last year, found an empty table, and just sat down and started selling stuff. And all he had to do was have he had a seller's permit with him. So when the Board of Equalization came around and they're like, "Hey, where's your seller's permit?" It's all right here. That's it. Ah. At some conventions, yeah. Like I know Anime Expo. If somebody doesn't show up to their table and it's empty, you can squat there. They do that. They'll just sit there and they'll squat and they're like, okay, just sell. Searching far and wide, each Pokemon. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. What are we talking about? Wait, what do you mean? I'm not that type of artist. I, I don't know what we're talking about right now. Oh, I draw nude people all the time. Like my sketchbook is full of nude people. I don't know what you're talking about. That's how you practice. That's how you get good at drawing bodies. You have to draw naked people. If you can't draw the naked body, then you can't draw it with clothes on. That's just a fact. Like, if you can't draw naked people correctly, you can't draw people with clothes correctly. There's nothing sexual about it. There's nothing sexual about it. It's just, hey, I need to learn how to draw anatomy. Anatomy consists of no clothes, so you have to practice that. There's nothing sexual or bad about it. And I know a lot of you are joking, you're just playing around. But I'm talking about, like, for people who are watching or might watch this who think that it is bad. If you want to improve, you just got to get over it. I see you turn into a giant woman. It's hard to see this. Oh, I suck at hands so bad. I don't get it either. Like, I practice them a lot, and I still can't get them the way I like it. So, I mean, don't feel bad. See, these take long because I'm unfamiliar with their character design. So what is everyone's favorite thing to draw? Just in general, what do you guys like to draw? Now, if you say, like, anime, what exactly anime do you like to draw? I don't think I've had this discussion with you guys in a long time. Pokemon anime. Okay. Alright. You draw My Little Pony Light. You're working on a Charizard. Oh, your own skins for League Champions. That's cool. That must be fun. To my understanding, isn't that how a lot of the skins get chosen? Or do they actually have like concept artists who do it? I don't know. I'm not that deep into how League works. Hey Sophie, what's up? Well, I appreciate that, Derp. So even though you're not, even though you don't play, I appreciate you coming through. What am I doing? You're not an idiot. Um, Just think of. Just think of a live-action RPG version of StarCraft. That's what League is. What kind of games do I play? I don't make time to play games. I'm always drawing or doing something work related, so I don't really play games. The only game I do make time to play is Pokemon Go, and the only reason I play that is because I travel. And when I travel, it makes traveling more fun because then I get to just kind of like dick around. Hell no, drawing ain't no game. Drawing's real life. This shit's real. Alright, see ya, kitty. Every Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm only looking at the short term right now, so I just know Overwatch is what comes next. That's all I know. Why is it looking so pixelated? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, I know. I think at one point I might have altered the size of all the champions. And it's slightly pixelated all of them. This? I don't know if I spelled that right. It has blank keys on it, and normally it's advertised to gamers, but these are all empty keys, and then you could put any command you want on the keys. So what I did is I mapped all the keys with Photoshop commands. So now I could do functions that would normally require me to go to the keyboard to use 2 or 3 keys, I can just press one button. So I have access to all my tools instantly. That's not right. Hey, Ruby. What the hell? Oh, you thought they draw with a mouse? Yeah, right. I mean, you can. I've seen plenty of people who can make some good shit with a mouse, but it's just like, no. No, that's it. my playlist is getting old. Let's see what else we could listen to. No, I'm listening to music for myself. So Ruby asks about my fisheye perspective and environment and machinery stuff. Do I use any reference for that stuff? No. Those are specifically things that I try and pull from my head. So a lot of sorry, let me pause this. Okay, so my perspective stuff, like my ink work, that those are all exercises that I do to pull things from my visual library. So to get me and my imagination really working. So there is no reference on those. That all comes from my old practice and experience working on machines and studying 3 and 5 point perspective. So that's why it's all ink. It's all just off the top of the head. It's hard, yeah. If you've ever been in one of the live streams where I free ink one of those perspective drawings, like I'm super stressed out when I do it because it's difficult. It's taxing on my brain. You could ask anyone who's in the chat during those times. I'm just like stuttering through my words more than I am now. But and I'm always exhausted when I finish one, like dead exhausted because it takes so much focus. Something like this, it's like what I'm doing here. It's tedious, but it's not tiring. It's not challenging. Doing those freestyle perspective sketches, that's tiring. This is just shenanigans what we're doing here. Oh, Scott Robertson. Well, I would hope so because I have 3 of his books. Oh. I don't know what was going through my head when I did this project. Yeah, they were very, very helpful. They're kind of my go-to. So all I have are Scott Robertson's books, the Animator Survival Guide, um, Figure Drawing for All It's Worth, and um, I have some other books that I don't really care for, but those are the ones I mainly work out of. Not okay, no. Kind of busy here. We have a few things to draw already. But thanks for the request. It's not happening, but thanks. I appreciate the interest. Hampton, huh? I'll look it up. I typed it in. I bookmarked it. I'll look it up later. So, color her hand feather is? Okay. Oh, well, I guess it'd be the same color as her other feathers. Oh, shit. Interesting. I will give that a look-see. I have I have Inked, which I haven't I haven't read yet. Like I've owned it for how long? I've never even read it. So there's no reason this should be behind her ear, because that's dumb. So let's fix that right quick. Sully, no, I'm not going to. You know what we're gonna draw? You know what we're gonna draw? This right here. Framed ink, yeah, my bad. Framed ink. See, that's how little I know. That's how little I pay attention to that book. It's been sitting on my shelf for like, I want to say like at least a year, and I just framed ink. See, there you go. I haven't even opened it. I bought the not the yeah. I don't think there's a hardcover of it, but if there is, I didn't get that. I got the regular one. Framed ink. That's it. That's the one. Let me verify that the size on it is okay. She's looking a little big, so what we're gonna do. How many layers do I need? However many it takes. All these drawing all the yeah, they're interesting, right? Like it's it's always a good project to me. Like it's so interesting to kind of test how much patience I got left in the tank. Because as I get older, I know I get less and less. Stop it. Okay. Size is better. Well, how many layers do I have right now? I don't know. A lot. Okay. Oops. As a movie, I thought Moana was pretty boring. Actually, a majority of these layers down here, like here to here, are just flat colors that I didn't want to put all in one layer because I was like, don't tell me I'm doing this on the wrong layer. Okay. Okay, alright, shit's starting to get confusing, so I'm going to do a little cleanup right now because it's getting out of hand. Let's save it. I'm going to start merging shit together because I'm losing track of what's going on. Hey, Harriet. Okay. That's fine. I'm just saying, to me, I thought Moana was really boring. Oh, that's what that layer is. I was like, what the hell is layer 21? It's the sword. Okay, so the sword is safe. I fixed her size. Okay. Oh, did I trigger you, Moof? Have you been triggered? Hashtag... What was it? Hashtag Hawaii shame. Okay, so all the line work is now on one layer. That's good. It was getting a little messy. that down. Camille will go right there. Okay, so that's all Ivern's colors. Merge that together. It's Rek'Sai's colors. More Rek'Sai color. Oh, is it? See, I don't know anything about where Moana was based on. I don't know anything about that. All I know is I went in to go watch a movie and I straight up almost fell asleep watching. Oh, I did fall asleep watching it. I did fall asleep watching it. Okay. Scizor. Is there any questions about what are the large white spaces around that one you were working on for? What white spaces? This is one of the reasons I don't like working in a lot of layers. It gets hard to manage everything. So I don't even know what this layer does. Okay. Okay, merge. And then this is we'll call this flats. Then we'll lock that. The file itself is about 2 gigs. Okay. Let's add a bit more wingage over here. Alright, so I'm starting a new layer for new line work because I don't want to dick around with the old line layer. Hey, Moof, are you still an admin, Moof? Moof, if you are an admin, just ban him right now. Cause if you don't, I'm just gonna head to the chat right now and get rid of him. He's not 10 years old. He's just some dude that's been trolling for like, and I've known it. I just like whatever, but just fucking get rid of him.
Just gonna head to the chat right now and get rid of him.
Good job, Moof. So Renwolf from is on the Twitch chat. Hey, what's up? Thanks, I appreciate that. Okay, so geez, that took a long time. See, always takes longer than you think it will. So next is the working layer. So now this is the new champion. So I'm unfamiliar with the design of these characters, so that's why it's taking me a little bit longer than I expected, but that should be expected given my track record. How long it takes me to do these. It's okay. All I eat is meat. Like I only eat like beef. That's like my entire diet. It's like ground beef is my entire diet. Because I'm on a ketogenic diet. I had two No, I had what was that, a quarter pound? I had 1 pound of ground beef for lunch today. Oh, this guy looks like Ra's al Ghul. He has a weird, very square nose. Oh, it's an upturned nose. It's a funny design choice. I draw. I have a reference, like a character reference, so for the design, but I put them all in my own pose. Stop popping up. He's a little leaner, a little skinnier than that. He's not that buff. He's actually pretty skinny. Let's size him down a little bit. The wings. We'll make the wings go out here, maybe. Make his arm go up a little bit so it's visible right here. So I could fill in this negative space right here with his big ass wing or cape wing, whatever that is. Cape wing. It's one word. And then we'll have him holding some more of it over here. So we could fill in all the space. Oh, my arm. They straight up have bird feet. Oh, do I? Shit, let me see. Hold on, Moof. I'm gonna go to your channel. I want to see that. I'm heading over to your channel. Wow, that's funny. Anyway, it's alright. Okay, anyway. So what did they change with the... What did they change with his design? Like, what do you mean? Well, well, the thing is, I'm basing my artwork on the in-game character sprite and not the splash art. So the splash art can look a little different than the sprite, the in-game character model itself, slightly. Um, so if it just looks different, then that's just because the artist who did the splash art interpreted it a certain way. But if there is not an official rework on his design, then I'm not going to do it. Oh, like when I was zoomed right here, all you saw was this. It's kind of like that. Okay, no, that's a good catch though. Means you're paying attention. I like that. God, this guy looks like Ra's al Ghul. So shall we take bets? Who thinks that I can finish the Overwatch drawing in 1 week? Taking all bets. um, yeah, it's only 20 characters, but I mean, like, it's still not an easy task because I still go into full detail with them. You know, I'm not gonna dick around with it. Do I give myself a schedule for each day? Yeah, it's draw until I can no longer physically draw anymore. Oh, you're talking about like a regular daily schedule? I do. It's not consistent every single day, but there are just I have exercises that I do every day. Like my line exercise. I do a figure drawing exercise every morning. So there are those things, but in terms of like what I do every day for work, it changes depending on what's in demand, what I need to be doing. um, I catch you, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'll just do their base skins or their base outfits. Do I generally do the cell shaded style more than I paint? Yeah. Um, One of the reasons I shifted over to doing that is I really like my line art, and if I paint, the point of painting is to remove line art, like you push the line art out, right? And I made the decision that I was like, that's not what I wanted anymore. Um, and I've done my fair share of paintings because everyone goes through that phase where you follow all these concept artists and you see everyone on like the level up group, and then you see all these the popular artists and they're painting, and you're like, well, I should do that. So I went through this period where all I was doing was digital painting, and I got okay at it. Not amazing, but not bad. But after a while, I was like, my line art is the best thing. It's like it's my best trait, and this digital painting gets rid of it. So why am I going to keep doing this? So I've done it in the past. I have some practice with it. It's been a while, but I don't do it anymore. Yeah, like I could pull up something. So I'll pull up a digital painting I did like in 2014 or 2015. I think it was in 2015. Um, where is it? Well, I really only care about line rendering now. Like that, I just want to improve my understanding of like the world, and be able to just draw kind of like basically what Kim Jong Gi does. Like I would just want to be able to understand the form of everything and be able to render it out in lines. I want to be able to go anywhere with just the idea is I want to go anywhere with a pen or a brush pen and just be able to create on the spot without having to rely on this or that or rendering or computer. You know, very basic. So here's a digital painting I did when I was I think this was back in like 2014 or something. Yeah. Um and I remember as I was this one took me about 3 hours and I was like, well, this is kind of boring. And I was just at this time I was just kind of learning my brushes. And I would go on to do quite a few of these, and I just kind of got bored. And it wasn't for me. Well, yeah, I got to the point where like I had the entire thing rendered out super sharp. So then I was like messing with things like depth of field on it. That's why it's all blurry here and here. I actually purposely blurred those out. So I don't know. I already got to the point where I was like messing around with it, and it got boring. So I didn't want to do it anymore. Like it was super tedious, and it wasn't satisfying when it was done. So. And you guys, you know, we've talked about this before. You guys know my stance on like hyper realism. Like I've talked about it with you guys in the past. Mm, so this needs to be up a little bit. This is a bit of a top down, almost top down perspective. It doesn't allow links, but I follow Krenz very closely. Very very good work. Very clean style that they do. Yeah, it's ridiculous. His power level is so high, and that's what I want. I'm like I want my power level to be that high. Just just do anything anywhere at any time, you know. And he does it with such it looks like ease, but I'm sure there is quite a bit of focus in what he does, but he there is such like fluidity to what he does. Like he doesn't have to think twice about any lines that he makes. Oh, Kim Jong Ki? Yeah. He's openly said that the best way to start is to imagine everything in boxes, um, which is fine. Like, we're gonna go off on a bit of a tangent here because I could use a little break from this drawing. All right, so we're gonna take a little break from the drawing and we're gonna. So I know he's openly said like you start imagining everything in boxes at first, right? So it's like if you have a bunch of people. So then it starts to get up a little bit, like right here. It'll go. That'll be like that, actually. Yeah. Well, I can't do it in Photoshop. I can't do it in Photoshop. Or can I? What was I doing? Oh yeah. Alright. Okay, let's get moving on this one. Oh, it is getting a little pixelated. What's going on? He has this really weird square nose. I did not see the teaser, or I did not see the cinematic. Probably should. I'm gonna go look it up. I saw the Thor trailer. Here, let me look up this league thing. No. Thanks for recommending the that cinematic. That's actually going to help direct me in the way I'm going to draw them. But all right, guys. So I mentioned before that this section of the stream was only going to be about 2 to 3 hours, and I think we hit that right now because I have to go take care of some stuff, and then I will be back later on tonight, definitely. Shit. Hold on. Let me zoom out and see where we're at and get a better grip. All right. So we got about an hour on him, hour and a half on him. We have to rework York after that, which I should have the working lines for already. Yeah, we're going to rework York. Then we have Kled. And then I already have Kindred. And then he's just a little smoke monster for... little smoke monster for Wolf. And then Galio. And then that's it. This is going to run really, really late into the night tonight. No guarantee we'll finish it today. Depending on how long my errands are, but we will definitely work until I drop. So I want to thank everybody who's joined in on the live stream for this session. Again, we'll be back later. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. If you're watching this on Twitch, be sure to give me a follow. I appreciate all the support, guys. And let's take a break, and we'll be back later. Thanks for joining. Bye.